This fun quilt block is called the Red Cross block, and I'm assuming it got that name because of this little plus sign in the middle. Mine is not red, it is blue, but it makes a fun little block regardless of whatever color you make it in. So today I'm going to show you how to make a block that finishes at 5 inches square. This block uses only 2 fabrics and it's quick and easy to put together. So let's get started. So to make this block, you're going to need from the lighter color fabric 4 1.5 inch squares and 4 1.5 by 3.5 inch rectangles. And then from the darker fabric, you're going to need 6 1.5 inch squares and 1 1.5 by 3.5 inch squares. So once those are cut, we're ready to begin assembling. And in this block, we start assembling in the middle of the block and then work out. So the first thing we're going to do is make the little cross or the little plus sign that goes in the middle of the block. So to do that, we join 3 of our fabric squares. So we have light, dark, light, and then we have another one just the same, light, dark, light, and we join those. And this is a good time to test. When those are joined, they should be 3.5 inches long. So that's a good way to check that your seam allowance is correct. So make both of those, and then we'll join those on either side to our dark 1.5 by 3.5 inch piece. So here we've made these 2 pieces, and I've pressed those in toward the darker fabric. You can press those in toward the darker fabric or open, however you want to press them. In this case, this doesn't line up with another piece later, so you can press it however you want. And then when those are done, they should be 3.5 inches long, and we're going to join those onto either side of this dark centerpiece. So here's what the little center unit looks like. And now we're just going to put a little border onto it. So there's our middle. And then we have our light color, 1.5 by 3.5 inch pieces. They go at north, south, east, and west. And then our dark 1.5 inch squares will go on the corners. And now we can see we have 3 pieces across and 3 pieces down. So we're going to assemble this in a really common way. We're going to join those pieces together to make rows. So here are the 3 rows that we've had. And I've pressed this in a way that you might not guess. In the top and bottom rows, I've actually pressed the seams so they go underneath the lighter fabric. They're pressed in toward the middle. And the reason I did that is so that on this one, I could press these seams out. And I did that so that these cross seams would be flat and they wouldn't be pressed back onto themselves. So these seams are pressed out, these seams are pressed in, so that then when we join them together, we're still going to have nice nesting seams. So that's our last step, is just to join the 3 rows together. So here it is all finished, and what a cute little block. At this point, the block should be 5.5 inches square, so in your finished quilt, it's going to be 5 inches square. Now this block can be used in lots of different quilts. It can be used with other blocks. It can be used alone. But one really fun way to use this block is to have 2 different variations, and they are negative versions of each other. So the one would have these pieces be light, and on the other one, the cross would be light and the rest of the pieces would be dark. So, and then when they alternate, you get some fun designs. So if you want to see some pictures or images of how this block looks in different quilt layouts, you can find that at my website, along with a written tutorial for this block with all the dimensions written down. You can find that, click the link below or go to my website, evadestudio.com.